Today for your e-learning assignment, you're going to be going to the Brush Ninja website and creating your own animated GIF. An animated GIF is something that moves, any kind of image that could move. A lot of times it's saved to the avatar. So if you look down below, there's a frame at the bottom, a yellow button that says add. We're not going to actually use that, but we're going to use the icon underneath. You can see it says frame 1 of 1. So the question is what do you like to do outside during the winter? So I'm going to press at the top. You see there's an arrow. That's the cursor. And to make this start, I'm going to press on the paintbrush and it shows pencil across the top. On the left side there are different sizes. So I'm going to make it the largest because I like to work smarter, not harder. I'm going to draw a blue sky. Leave a little on the bottom for snow. So this is frame 1 of 1. Then I'm going to draw a tree. So I'm just setting up my background. So you aren't actually going to be able to see how this is progressing as far as the drawing goes. This is the first scene. So I'm going to draw this out. You look at the top above the text tool, you can see the undo button if you mess up. When I was little, I had a tire swing that I liked to play on. During the winter, sometimes the swing didn't swing very well, but I still tried anyway. So this doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to look like you made an effort. So there's the rope. And the tire swing. And if you hit something too hard, this color changer will show up. You can just press reset. Just going to fill in my tree. Now at the bottom, you're going to duplicate this. Okay, so I obviously clicked on the wrong button. So I'm going to click on it, choose the double rectangles at the bottom, which is duplicate. And I'm going to duplicate that. I would stick to 4 times at least. If you want to slow it down, then you add more. So I deleted the ones I didn't need. Now I'm going to work from this. I'm going to add a bird in the tree. I really like cardinals. So that did not work the way I wanted it to. So I pressed the undo button. So I made the pencil smaller. Just making a blob of red. I'm going to add an eye and a beak. This time of year we see lots of cardinals. So I'm going to duplicate this. And as you do this, you can kind of see, just by looking at the pictures, what's happened so far. I'm on slide 8. So I'm going to add some snow to make it look like the snow is gently falling. Now realize what your end results are the only part that's going to show up. So if I make a mistake or you make a mistake, that isn't going to matter. It's not going to show up. If someone wants you to tell them how you did it, you can show them, but you don't have to worry about making mistakes because some of those mistakes aren't going to come up anyway. So I'm adding more and more snowballs. So it's kind of like how the weather is currently. I'm going to duplicate. It really started snowing in my video. Now I'm on this last slide again. And I'm going to go up above. And this time, I'm going to add a snow pile on the bottom that's accumulating. So just keeping the shape. Adding lots of snowballs. Sometimes things get close to our swings. That was always fun when I was little. So the bird still stays there. But as the snow accumulates, the snow isn't falling anymore. Well, now I see there's an eraser at the top, but if you didn't know what the eraser was, you could just change the color back to the color of your background and fill in, like cover up where the white was. Just try not to change too much. Like you see, I changed a little there. Try not to change too much. You aren't going to have the background, snowy background, and then now all of a sudden have sun. Okay, so I'm on frame 15. I'm going to duplicate it. Go to frame 19. Now I'm going to add a snowman. But I don't want the snow color to be white because it will blend in. So I'm going to go to the color picker, which was the medicine dropper, and play with this a little bit. So the color that shows up on the top is the color it becomes. And when you choose on where it says pick color, the color will go there. So I'm just I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. That's how you learn. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a snowman. This is my picture, so if I want to put it over the tire, I can. Now I'm going to try to draw a line around it. Oh, that wasn't supposed to work that way. Hit the undo button. I'm going to try again. I pressed on the pencil to make sure I was doing it right. Maybe it works better if I go around it. Well, no, that didn't work. Hit the undo button. I'm going to change it to marker. See if I can get around it. So this is plan C. Plan C worked. Except I don't like the lines, so I have to do that again. I'm going to add a hat with 2 rectangles. I'm going to add a ribbon on the hat because I think that looks cool. Then I'm going to change the size and add 2 eyes. If it doesn't work for you, just keep kind of squiggling your finger back and forth. I'm going to add a nose and a scarf. You can make this as fancy as you want. And you don't even have to do a snowman. Maybe you want to draw a picture of snowmobiling or skiing or sledding. I'm adding fringe. Polka dots, because why not? So I have 19 frames right now. So I'm going to duplicate it again. Oh, I guess I had one extra in there. Duplicate it. You need to go till you have 25 slides. That doesn't mean you make 2 changes and do 25 slides. If this shows up, press the close button. So if I want to watch this, I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. Press on slide 1. Scroll it down. Press the play button in the yellow box. That's super cool. So it's looping, that's why it's starting over. You can press the stop button to stop it. And then at the top, you want to press the word export. So press export. and change the name to your first name and then put the word winter behind it. Please don't put your last name. I only have my last name because that's what I go by. You type in your first name and then write winter. And choose export as a GIF, GIF. It's the second blue button. It's going to load it. Now you want to download the animated GIF. That's the one on the top. It's blue. So touch that. Choose view. So it's going to show up. It should look just like mine where it's like moving. At the top, underneath the record button that I have, you have the send to icon. You're going to push it up and choose save image. If here it says anything about allowing all access, make sure you choose full access. Go to your photos. Here's your GIF. And it'll just play. Now your challenge right now, after you get this done, is to upload this to your Google Classroom. I'd like to see it. If you can figure out how to do that.